bosses. Of late, the Wailing Lord has protested our forays to gather timber and stone for the Temple of War. Workers and messengers have been attacked. Go into the forest and destroy the banshees that serve the master of the forest, but do not harm the Lord himself. Our purpose is to instruct, not to destroy. Okay, so this is quite cool. It's like a neutral ground, but what you actually find out is Menzies has kind of corrupted the Wailing Lord a little bit. Before we leave, there's a shard wolf that spawned down here, so we'll grab him. And you kind of go in there. This really, I think, is a good idea to do this quest first, especially if you're playing with other humans, because this is the most dickish quest, really. Like I said, the Fissure of Woe is quite nice with this quest. It's not too bad. Oh, I got some gold from him. But this is one of those quests where if you do something wrong, it will just kick you out straight away. So you've got to be careful. And doing that thing wrong is to kill the Wailing Lord. So before I talk about it too much or ramble too much, wow, what is that? What are those lines going up into the sky? Is that just a graphical bug? I guess it is. Okay, right, I'm going to cut it. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, here we go. So there's some actual living trees here. Like I said, this is the only green place in all of the Fissure of Woe. The only time you actually see life growing here, which is pretty cool. I think the tree, they're not like unique trees. I think the thing is that Guild Wars is quite, well, I don't know, most MMOs do it because they tend to be so big, but they sort of reuse a lot of assets. So we're going to see in a minute, we're going to see some Ascalonian buildings. Whether it's just them reusing assets or there's a deeper meaning there, it's hard to tell. But basically, this forest, you get these spirit shepherds, these rock borer worms. These are interesting, actually. You don't see many worms like this. You know, you see loads in pre-searing, but then all the other ones are like really big, or like the mini game in factions. You never really see that many, but here are some genuine ones, and they've got some quite unique properties as well. Namely that they won't actually attack you unless you use a spell in range. I don't think you have to use it on them, but as long as you don't use any spells, they won't attack you at all. Or, you know, you attack them and then they'll probably fight back. And the other thing is their attack range is quite unique. I don't think there's anything else in the game with an attack range like them. It's like slightly longer than a longbow. There are some things, like if you remember the Guardians of Kamali that we fought by the door of Kamali, on the other side of the door of Kamali, in the Foundry of Failed Creations, those guys have got like really long range, for instance. And I think all Banished Dream Riders do. But these worms are like slightly longer than that. Or so I've been led to believe. More spiders. What else are there? There's spirit. There's like oak hearts that live here as well, and they're really weird with their skills as well. It's a lot of weird skills and stuff going on here because these guys don't actually fight the spirit shepherds. All they use are nature rituals. So if you look here, I've got Primal Echoes on, Nature's Renewal, Edge of Extinction. So it's a bit bizarre here fighting here. Let's just say that much. You can see on the compass there's actually quite a lot of things to fight. But because they all use so many bizarre skills, I don't know. I've never really felt that threatened here. I may end up cutting it anyway. See, I knew it was going to happen. I'd start cutting a lot more as we got closer to the end, but I guess that's a good thing. So yeah, I think I'll cut it. Basically, you can see those buildings over there. There's going to be a bridge, and then we'll be at the building. So I'm going to cut it till we get to that, okay? So I will see you guys in a second. It's just going to be slightly down the road, but everything will be dead. Alright, okay, I'm going to start filming again here, actually. Here you can see two things. First, there's a shard wolf here. That's the final shard wolf that we're going to be fighting. Also, another thing that I forgot to mention, it's not that interesting, but you see the oak hearts here, the skin that they're using? That's like a skin you barely ever see. You might remember, back nearly when I first started, just as we were leaving Ascalon, you can go to a place where you can see oak hearts that are called like singed oaks, and you never really ever see that skin. It's only those singed oaks and only these ones here. It's never used outside of that, which again, it kind of ties into what I was saying as we were entering this area, that they often reuse a lot of resources, so it's quite funny to actually see something like that not being used too much. Anyway, there we go. Right, so that's the last shard wolf killed. I can't be bothered to keep fighting those things. Let's just leave. The nice thing about this team build is you can just kind of leave because you get so many spirits. This place is annoying to navigate around, by the way. There's all these little cliffs all over the place that you can't walk through because they're obstructions when it doesn't even look like they should be. Anyway, okay, so that's the Shardwolf quest done. I also got a passage scroll to the Fissure of Woe dropped earlier, which I didn't pick up, so I could show you now. Right, so here's the bridge. Here are these Ascalonian buildings I mentioned a few times. Why are they there? Don't know. It's up to you guys to decide. Here you will see the Wailing Lord. We are capable of killing him, but he isn't actually hostile to us, so he won't attack us. So what you want to do really is just go up there. There are deceptively a lot of monsters up here, so do be careful. Just go and aggro whoever you want, and then come back. Don't move too fast though. because they'll leave, and then you can just kind of pick them off. This way you're sure to not accidentally kill the Lord through area of effect or stuff like that. So yeah, and this is really the only, and if he dies, literally it just says your party has failed and it kicks you out instantly. And this is the only thing even slightly like that. The underworld is full of stuff like that. Every single quest you do is accompanied by an ally that, if killed, will just kick you out of the party. That's how different it is in the underworld. So yeah, but I mean, as long as you know what's coming, as long as you, like, the best thing about this actually is that if you're one of the players, like many, and you know what, there's nothing really wrong with it, but if you don't actually read like quest text, then this is the kind of thing that will instantly catch you out, because you won't have read the clause, oh yeah, don't kill the Wailing Lord, because really he's not necessarily a bad guy. See, I feel a bit weird fighting this close to him, to be honest. If you're wondering why I'm doing so much damage, it's because I'm playing as Balthazar. I'm doing holy. Doesn't Balthazar do holy damage? Yeah, your attacks deal holy damage. Yeah, Balthazar, by the way, it's taken me ages to mention it, but I am using Balthazar because we're in the Fissure of Woe. We're in Balthazar's realm. This was another reason why I wanted to pick Matt Greenspring to do it. And yes, when we go to the underworld, I will be using Thingy's form. Grent's form. I think Balthazar would probably be more helpful because save yourselves is so integral, so because to keep people alive. But you know what? I don't really care that much. So we're going to kill these shadow beasts. There's a banshee over there. That's the last banshee. And then as soon as we do, the Wailing Lord will start seeing things our way. Okay, 10 out of 11. So we've got one more quest to do. Oh, I shouldn't do this, but I'm tempted to do it. Okay, so you speak to the Wailing Lord. Oh God, am I going to do this? The Wailing Lord, and he says, oh, shouldn't he give us a reward? Oh no, we have to go back to Rastigan for our first reward. But he gives us a quest now that he's allied. He says, please, perhaps you can help me. I wish to express to Balthazar my sincere respect and admiration. I offer 3 forest griffins that have served me since their acceptance into this eternal realm as hounds for the god of war. You shall find them scattered throughout the forest. If you would be so kind as to gather all 3 and lead them to the Tower of Courage, I would be in your debt. Okay, a couple of things here. Hounds of Balthazar. In Guild Wars 2, you can actually summon Hounds of Balthazar, but they're literal dogs instead of griffins, so I don't know whether they dropped the idea of griffins being Balthazar's hounds, but it's cool anyway, right? Second thing, the quest text makes you think that like you'd have to walk around the forest and fight everything presumably around the forest if you hadn't already to find them, but they just all spawn over there. Third thing, okay, if you accept this quest, which I'm going to go ahead and do, I'll see to it at once, it will spawn a load of monsters that will appear back along the way to where Rastigan is, and the idea is to escort the griffins. The griffins die really, really easily, apparently. So what a lot of people do is go down the path before even aggroing the griffins, so they can kill all of the enemies safely and then come back to help the griffins out. However, I don't know, I've got a lot of confidence in this team, so I'm just going to grab the griffins and try and do it straight away. If I get kicked out now, this is the last quest, so this is probably a bit stupid of me. Okay, so we've walked near them, they're going to start following us now. Oh my god. Okay, alright, let's go. Hopefully I can just kind of keep ahead of them. No, I'm not going to be able to, am I? Oh, I know what I'll do, I'll just flag my heroes ahead. So, I'll just flag the heroes into the fight and then keep the griffins here. So yeah, alright. Sorry guys, I'm not going to give you a nice... See, the temptation here was to give you kind of a dramatic end. I don't know how easily they die though. I don't know what level they are. Do they talk to us? So, I'm just generally not that sure. The team's doing fine. So so you can try it if you want. I'm sure people do. To complete it in an hour, you probably have to do stuff like that. But yeah. So this last quest, like I said, usually this is like the third quest you do. This, all we're gonna do is just walk back to where Rastigan is, killing enemies on our way, just like this. I might even cut it out if I'm gonna be safe like this and just let the heroes do it. Then why the hell not? There's like 4 or 5 groups spawn. None of them pop up right underneath you. I don't think anyway. So yeah, actually that's quite anticlimactic, isn't it, really, for the last quest? So I'll cut it, guys, until we've handed the griffins over. Whoa. 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 Oh, shit. Shit, 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 shit. How the hell did that happen? They just killed them all. Oh my god, are you serious? They literally just killed them all. Please tell me I've got a scroll of resurrection. I don't. I actually don't. Oh my... I swear to God. Are you serious? They all died. Every single hero just died. Oh, it's because I flagged them all together right in the middle. Oh my god, this is bad. Oh, fuck. Okay, guys, I swear to God. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to escort the griffins on my own. I genuinely am going to have to escort the griffins on my own. Oh, God, am I really going to be able to do this? Just run, just run, just run. Oh, God, I'm so close to aggroing them. Don't aggro them, griffins. Don't aggro them. Don't. Oh, okay. We made it past those. Oh, are you shitting me? Oh, my God. Okay. All right, another group there. They're easy to dodge. This next group won't be so easy, though, unless I walk over here. I'm looking furiously at the compass here, guys. Sorry if it doesn't look so good on the screen. Seriously? They just all fell over dead? Oh, wow. I didn't realise how important it was that my character was stood there. I probably should have flagged them back. No, 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 no. Now there's 3 things there. How am I supposed to get past that? I'm not going to be able to, am I? Not unless I pull them or something. I'm not going to be able to get... There are only 3 of them. I'm going to die here. Oh, I'm going to have to do it all again. There's no way I can get past those. Not unless... So now I've got a question to ask. Do I fight them? Do the griffins aggro? Will the griffins fight with me? Or do I try and chip it past? I'm going to have to fight them. There's a monk, 2 warriors and a mesmer. I'm not going to be able to kill them though. They're just going to kill me straight away. They've got empathy. I'm going to try and run. Oh, I failed. I can just tell straight away I failed. Come on, griffins. Come. No, they're going to try and fight. So I have to fight as well. Shit. A beast spawned out of nowhere. They're going to die. They're going to die. I'm going to die. It's all over. It's all over. Why? Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh. Well, I have to do it all again now, guys. I'm going to have to do it off camera to finish off. So, alright. Well, I hope that was fun to watch. Shit. Oh, why have I been in this position so many times on this Let's Play? That was so stupid of me. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm going to cut it, and by magic, I'll probably be at Rastagan right at the end. So, fuck, this is going to be all day. I'm going to... Alright, I'll see you guys in a second. See you later. Okay, hello everybody, and I'm back. Wow, it didn't actually take that long to go back through the Fissure of Woe. I guess when I'm not standing around reading dialogue and all that kind of stuff, or taking breaks every few minutes, it's not so bad. I've only been in here about 2 hours, maybe a bit less than that. But yeah, what I've actually done is taken the liberty of, before coming back, killing everything on the way and just bringing the griffins the way I was supposed to do it the first time. I don't know what I was thinking at the end there. I'm such an idiot. There was a small part of me in the back of my head that was like, oh, just take the griffins. The team's fine. And besides, if you die, it will add a little bit of drama. No, that was so stupid of me. And I should have listened to the big bit of my head that was saying, no, just do it regularly. But I guess I was just sick of backtracking. Anyway, there we go. Right, this is the last quest. I've actually still got to kill that shard wolf over there, because I did things in a slightly different order this time. But yeah, here's the griffins. A gift of griffins. Rastagan, you asshole. It took me so long to bring these back. I hope you like them. Whatever you do with them. So there we go. That's 10 out of 11. That wolf over there is 11 out of 11. He says, as reward, we've actually completed both for these, so we already read about that we've sent a clear message to the Wailing Lord. No doubt he will reconsider his insolence. And the reward for the griffins. Balthazar will be pleased with this gift, and I am pleased with your actions. I can see the lesson you delivered was not lost on the Wailing Lord. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Oh, it feels so weird. I haven't done commentary for ages, and now suddenly I'm kind of jumping back in right at the end. That's everything in the Fissure of Woe now, guys. It's like, I mean, I like to think we've brought peace to it. Maybe we haven't. Like I said, it's a bit weird, isn't it? You don't really know whether it's always meant to be in chaos, it is described as an eternal battlefield, so I guess there's always going to be something else around the corner. Our party has completed 11 of 11 quests. Balthazar has acknowledged the great deeds we've performed, so if we return to the forge in the Temple of War, we can claim a reward, and this will be a giant chest. Like I said about the Underworld earlier, the chests weren't originally in the Fissure of Woe. Like I said, originally the rewards were like those little chests that spawn when you complete the missions, and of course, the big reward, the obsidian armor. But they did add these chests later on at the same time as they added one to the Underworld. I think it was after Eye of the North, because chests really became something that they did for rewards after Eye of the North, because that's what you get rewarded with in all the dungeons there, and I guess they just kind of continued it along. It's cool though. You can get, like I said, you can get very rare items. I can't remember what it's called. I feel a bit bad. But there's like a glass sword. You can get the skin in pre-searing, but it's on a shitty weapon. This is one of the only places you can actually get that, and... So yeah, I mean, it's cool, the Fissure of Woe. I do like it. As I said, we don't actually meet Menzies, that's it. We spend the whole time fighting against Menzies and the Shadow Army, but we never have a direct confrontation with him. And Underworld was the same. It used to be all your quests were all about Doom and finishing Doom off and helping Grenth out. But you would never get to fight. Oh, look, more people to fight. But you would never get to fight. Oh, by the way, that group, man, I annihilated them this time. I can't believe they killed my team. The thing is, I thought I was going to cut it, so I've suddenly left. I was still playing, but I was like focusing on other things. And then the second I looked back, everybody's almost dead, and I just didn't have time to react. I was just so shocked when I saw it. I was like, what the hell? How are they dead? This can't be happening. I was just expecting their health to shoot up or something. But yeah, anyway. So, but obviously this Doom thing actually has been rectified. At Halloween, they actually added the ability to fight Doom at the end. So it's a lot better, the Underworld. All of the Underworld, really. As all the quests are more interesting, if you ask me. You learn a lot more about what it takes to become a god. We've seen Cormyr usurp Abaddon before. We'll actually see that Grenth usurped Doom before, and there's a lot of very interesting lore. It's harder, so there'll be more stuff for me to talk. It's going to be way harder to film, A, because it's harder, the content is harder, and B, because there's just so much more lore to talk about. But it should be a lot more rewarding. So I've kind of kicked the Fissure of Woe out of the way, if you will, first. I'm looking forward to the Oh, I haven't actually cashed in these rewards yet. If you can complete the Fissure of Woe without dying, by the way, you get a lot of experience on your Survivor title. I did die this run. What? I died before 10,000? Oh no, hold on. So yeah, look, I've gained 45,000 experience since death. I have died during this run. A way you can tell if people have died, by the way, there's only one boss here in the Fissure of Woe. That's the Priest of Menzies out here in the battlefield. He gives you a morale boost. So if people are finishing it on 2%, then you know that they've completed it without dying. Well, generally since killing the Priest. But anyway, yeah, there we go. Let's click the Chest of Woe. And here we go. Because I only completed in normal mode, we don't get that much stuff. But I did get an obsidian key, a random gold, which was this lotus shield. What did the lotus shield look like? Not that amazing. But there you go. We get an onyx gemstone and an obsidian shard. So there you go. That's the reward for this. I hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. Next time we'll be going to the Underworld. It will probably be a few. I don't know when I'll be uploading these and how big the gaps between each parts are going to be, but it will probably be for me about a week or two before I actually film the Underworld, just because I've got a lot of research to do into it and stuff like that. So I do hope you enjoyed this. I'm hoping the Underworld will be much better, so fingers crossed for that, and I will see you, I guess, next time. See you later, everyone.